Welcome back to the Fantasy Nook. I'm Chelsea, and that is
I'm Ari.
this is our podcast.
And we talk about books. In case you couldn't tell, we talk about books.
We talk about books, fantasy. It's called the Fantasy Nook. Everything is fiction.
Everything is funny because we love the fictional world.
Better
Sometimes,
the world.
sometimes we could transport. We want to transport sometimes to the fictional world, So
So today, Ari, see that movie that's out. She went to see the Colleen Hoover book turned movie called It Ends With Us. Did you read the book?
I did actually. It was a while ago, but I did read it.
Was it
And
good?
what?
Was it any good?
Okay, here's the thing. I'm not really a Colleen Hoover fan. To each their own. I thought there were some good parts in the book. I didn't read the second one in the book. But I wasn't crazy about it. I love the message of it. I think there were some cool aspects to it. Basically like a general overview is it's like Lily Bloom is the main character, and it's kind of her journey navigating like an abusive relationship and how to come out of that and that kind of thing. So, I thought it was good, but it wasn't crazy. But surprisingly, you what?
The book or the movie?
The book.
Okay.
But the movie, I actually really enjoyed the movie. I thought it was really good. I thought it was really good. It was actually directed by, oh my gosh, the guy who acts in it.
Yeah, Justin Baldoni.
Baldon. I thought he did a great job. I thought everybody did a great job. Honestly, I thought the acting was great. I thought the directing was great. Um, the costumes were a little questionable, but but um the only thing the guy who plays Atlas, his hair in it, something about it was just it kept like I feel like it just didn't suit him. That's such a random thing to nitpick, but yeah. But honestly, I recommend it, Chelsea. See it and let me know what you think. Cause yeah.
I don't know if I will.
Really?
I don't know if that's the movie. Maybe on streaming when it comes out on
Okay.
I definitely won't pay for it though.
Okay, that's fair.
Because I'm not sure if I would like it to begin with. But I do love Justin Baldoni. Also, have you heard like all the drama around this?
Yes. Okay.
Like a
There's
don't worry, darling situation.
oh my God, it kind of is like a don't worry, darling situation. Yeah, because he was the director. He was sold the rights to direct it with his production company, from my understanding. And then Blake was hired as an actress, but also as a producer. So it's like clashing visions. And then Colleen Hoover, who's like the author, like just clashing, clash. So I don't know. Because the thing is I don't know. I don't know these people. I don't know who they are as people, but I will say I do like how Justin has been promoting it as like Have you seen that? Like
Yeah, I've seen his
Mhm.
interviews. Yeah.
He's been promoting it more as like the domestic violence and awareness and that kind of thing. Whereas like Blake and I think maybe Colleen, I don't know. I think they were promoting it as like more like a rom-com, I've heard. So yeah, I mean, there are some like light moments in there, but it's definitely not like
Yeah.
a rom-com. It's definitely like it's a tearjerker, if anything.
Oh.
Yeah, but like really great. But yeah, the drama. I I guess it happens, but oy vey.
The
Yeah.
stress too, and it was done like during the strike also, like the script was like being done like as the strike was about to start. I don't remember.
Really?
Something like that.
Oh my God, I didn't know that actually. Okay.
The
Yeah,
strike
I did
definitely affected it.
the strike. Yeah. Okay.
So
Stress on top of stress.
yeah.
Stress on top of stress. I also saw that people were saying like Blake was just playing herself, which instead of like more of like a character, which maybe I guess so, but I don't know. I thought she did great.
Mhm.
Let's say she was playing more herself. She still did a great job. Like really, really great. Like I feel like there's character actors and then there's just like, there's actors. And I don't think she's a character. I don't know, like there's like, like character actors who play more like characters, I guess. Like, I don't know, like, like Johnny Depp would be considered a character actor.
Now I see what you're saying. I was like, isn't
You're like, this sounds
the actor
real.
playing a character?
Like that was making no sense. I'm so tired. Um, like Johnny Depp would be considered a character actor
Hmm.
because he plays like he plays like it's like
Specific. Yeah, I get it.
you know what I mean?
I know what you're saying. You
You
don't
know
have
what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Versus like, yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so
trying to think of another example. Yeah, but I thought she did so great.
mhm.
So,
So movie, book.
mo- movie book. This is, I think, the only time I would say movie over book, and
What
people
about
are
the
gonna
Hunger
get so.
Games? What about the Hunger Games?
Oh, okay. I love the Hunger Games movies, but I think I love the book more or equally. They're like they're like they're they're their own genres of things. Like they're both great. You know what I mean? Would you say Hunger Games movie over book?
Um, this is because I haven't read the Hunger Games books in like 10 plus years.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm comparing it to Sound of
Oh,
Songbirds and Snakes. Songbirds and Snakes, because I read that recently.
okay.
The movie is better than the book.
Wow.
That one at least. So
Okay. Okay.
because I haven't read the Hunger Games in literally over 10 years. So I wouldn't know
Yeah.
it.
I don't know either, honestly.
People's like writing styles change, and I know that that book came out more recently, so I don't know if it if it was better or not. I don't know. I did
Right.
love the books, so I don't know. We'll see.
Mhm.
But
Okay.
question for you, back to Colleen Hoover. Are there any other Colleen Hoover books that have turned into movies?
I don't believe so. No, I think this is the very first one. Yeah, this is the first one. I think this is her most popular book.
Mhm.
Um, and I think maybe her book that she's maybe most proud of. I could be wrong because I believe when I was reading the acknowledgments, like she had gotten inspiration from her own personal life, I think with her mom possibly, and I think it's just like something very close and near and dear to her heart. So I could be wrong, but if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, I know. So I was like, "Oh." So, I mean, I thought it turned out great despite all the drama and everything. I mean, we won't know, but yeah. Yeah, so only one, but I love oh my gosh. I did like Verity, which is her like one thriller kind of.
Oh, Verity. It took me a second for my brain to catch up. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the you've probably seen it.
Yeah,
It's
the like a black cover with like green.
yes. Mm-hmm.
I've seen the cover of it. There goes the.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Where are you going? You come back here.
She's oh
All I have to be is like, where are you going? And she'll come back. And now she's right here.
oh she's being independent.
She's being crafty is what she's being. I don't know what she's trying to do over here.
Wait, okay, so what about you? You have um what was that? House of Dragon? That
Okay.
was also a book, right?
Yes. So, disclaimer, I have not read any of the Game of Thrones books.
Okay.
And I want to, but I need him to finish the series.
Oh no. Okay.
Literally, it's been 20 years and he hasn't finished the series.
There's still more. He's
There's
making
still
more.
one more. Oh, Game of Thrones. Maybe I'll get into more Game of Thrones in a different way because it's a lot.
Okay, yeah.
But House of the Dragon. Okay, right. There are like 5 books out, I think, in the series,
Okay.
right? And one of those books is basically a secondhand account of events that happened 300 years
Okay.
prior to the Game of Thrones. And that's what House of the Dragon is.
Oh wow. Okay.
So it's 300 years before the actual Game of Thrones storyline.
Okay.
So the book is a secondhand account. So it's somebody who's biased and being like, this person did this person did that, but we don't actually know what they actually did, which
Oh.
gives them room for interpretation in the show.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, because it's like there are some things that are like implied, but
Mhm.
because we didn't actually know what happened in the show, they can literally do whatever they want with a lot of these
Yeah.
things. So, all right, so the book, I think it's called Dance of Dragons.
Oh, okay.
Dragons, correct me if I'm wrong. But sorry, little dog's making noises. Um, anyways, so Dance of Dragons, right? And House of the Dragon. So there's 2 seasons so far. The second season just ended.
Mm-hmm.
Just confirmed that there are gonna be 4 total seasons out of one book, bro. Bro.
4 seasons out of one book.
Mhm. And they're taking 2 years to make each of them. It's ridiculous. When Game of Thrones was coming out, they were coming out like season was back to back. Like they would be
Yeah.
one season and already like premiering the previous season. Like they were
Oh,
going really fast.
oh wow.
And
Okay.
with the CGI too. So I don't know what's up with this one now,
Yeah.
but they're definitely trying to take their time and also give us really few amount of episodes. So first season I think was 10 episodes and the second season was 8 episodes.
Oh.
But the
Mhm.
acting incredible. I love the acting in the show. It's really good because it's like,
Really?
yeah, so basically they have younger actresses in the first half of the first season,
Mm-hmm.
which could have been like a whole season with just the younger actresses, but I guess they didn't want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then the second half of the first season is the older actresses, and then the second season is all the older actresses.
Oh, my God. Okay.
And there are like some of the kids get older too. So so different actors for that too.
Okay. Whoa. Okay, so casting like same person, different ages throughout the.
So it's weird because it's like so the the king, right? The king already an older person, right?
Okay, yes.
But during that first season, it speed so because there's like the younger actress part and the older actress part in the first season,
Yeah.
basically it speeds up his life like twice, I think. So he's already old, and then you see
Okay.
him, like not able to walk and form sentences, and then you see him with his face like falling apart and like literally going and dying, right?
Oh my God.
All in one season.
Whoa. Okay. Is it the same actor and just like FX?
Same actor. When then there's just special effects for
Okay.
him acting. But so for the girls, it's different because so you know how they get in medieval fantasy shows, they get married really young, right?
Yeah.
So the princess, the king's daughter, right? She gets married at don't remember the age. She's young, like 16, 17, young, right?
Yeah.
Possibly younger because I don't actually know. And
Okay.
they age it up. I think Emma Darcy's that older actress. I think they are, I don't know how old they are in real life. Definitely older 20s at least,
Okay.
not 30s. But in the show, it like starts in her 20s for the older actress. It's really confusing actually. It's not very like well specified. But
Mm-hmm. How is the like the CGI and effects and all that?
it's actually pretty good. I haven't seen anything like that really was like, you know,
Mhm.
everything's been pretty good. Like there's a scene where she's like sliding off the dragon, which turned out pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think the CGI is pretty good for a show with a lot of CGI. I mean, it actually
Okay.
doesn't have that much CGI to be honest.
Um,
Sun.
what happened?
Angry at the person across the hall.
Oh. Did they have CG? I guess they had CGI in Game of Thrones, right?
Game of Thrones had way more CGI than this one because it wasn't just dragons. It's really only dragons that need the CGI in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, I think the show's great.
Mm-hmm.
I think there should have been more episodes. There are things in the books that were skipped that I wish was in the show.
And there's 2 seasons out right now?
Two seasons. Two
Okay.
seasons.
Okay, 2 seasons and unknown how many there are gonna be, but a lot.
There are going to be 4 seasons.
Oh, okay. That's gonna cover the first book.
There's only one book for this part.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
only one book.
Yeah. And they're doing another Game of Thrones spin-off of a different book. I'm not 100% sure where it is in the timeline of books.
Okay.
Because there's only 5, and I'm like, these books aren't that big, are they?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes, so I'm really excited about the next one. Do I wish there was more in this season? Yeah. Do I wish it ended somewhere else? Yeah. Dog butt. You see it?
Right. Oh my God, cute.
Yeah, overall, great show. I'm sure the books are also great. No wonder they're shows.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think there are tons of books that like don't translate well to
Mm-hmm.
shows or movies, but there's some that really do. And I think fantasy in particular is just so hard for studios to do.
Yeah.
But when they really commit, like they do with Game of Thrones
Mhm.
and House of
Yeah.
the Dragon, it looks good. People are happy. I'm happy. Like,
Yay.
yeah. So I think I will read the book maybe after Romanticy Going.
Okay. Hopefully it'll be finished by then. Like the hopefully he'll release the last book.
Say he releases the next one in February. Everybody will be like, finally.
He said he would release it?
No, I said
Oh,
supposedly.
supposedly.
Yeah, everybody, every time he like posts something, people are like, he's talking? Does that mean he's promoting a book soon?
He's releasing the book. I hope fingers crossed for February.
Oops, cross.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, and hopefully, fingers crossed, the next season comes out sooner rather than later.
When's the third season supposed to come out?
In 2 years.
Oh no. That's a long time. Ha-
Makes me mad. There are lots of memes though. It's so funny. Yeah. There's like, cause one of the characters, Damon, he's like he's in one place the entire season, right? And
Mhm.
I don't know if you know the video game. Well, you know Super Mario Brothers, right?
Mhm.
There's one of the Super Mario Brothers video games is Luigi's Mansion, which is
Oh
when
yes.
Luigi gets trapped with a bunch of ghosts, right? So the whole meme for him is like Damon trapped in Luigi's Mansion Part 8, like because he was there the whole time and he was like having visions of whatnot. It was so funny.
That is really funny.
I
I feel like the memes and things, the fan art, whatever afterwards helps to kind of like carry you along till it comes out, but I can't. I love the memes. Memes of like books and shows too are some of the best parts about finishing a book or a show.
hmm
Hmm. Well,
So,
shoot.
question for you.
Hmm.
Is there any book that has never, for your knowledge, been a part of any discussion of becoming a TV show or movie that you would want to be a TV show or movie?
This is a really good question. Oh,
Good questions.
good question. Good questions. Oh man. Oh my gosh. Do you have any in mind? Well, I think.
Yeah, I mean, there are tons. I mean, because it's like the fantasy is like really, I feel like for contemporary books, it's a lot easier to become movies and shows.
Yeah.
They're fantasies. There's some that will just never happen, you know? So,
Mhm.
yeah.
This is such a good question. Um,
Just call me a reporter.
call me a reporter. I, oh gosh, I don't know. Um, yeah, I feel like there are plenty of contemporary books that would be cute, like little one-off. Oh my God, kitty.
Yeah.
Cute little like one-off movies. Oh my gosh. Like the thing is like my favorite series is Throne of Glass and I feel like that's been talked about as becoming something. I think Akatar would be something first before if Throne of Glass ever was something, but
feel like in terms of filmmaking, that Throne of Glass would be easier to film than Akatar for some reason.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Like
That's like think.
I like effects wise. Is that what you're saying?
No, I meant in general.
In general? Really?
I guess it would be effects wise too. Well, no, they both have tons of CGI required.
Right. What do you think would make it easier?
Well, I'm just thinking in terms of like, say, the way they did like Lord of the Rings,
Mm-hmm.
because like part of it's like not really a quest, but like they're going places, they
Right.
move around. So I feel like it would be easier to like move around. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe my brain is putting this together wrong, but
No.
it seems like it would be easier.
Honestly, because there is kind of like a quest in a way, like it follows, I don't know, it feels like there is like a really strong through line, I guess, throughout the whole thing. Like Akatar is a bit more, I don't know, because Throne of Glass, you follow Aelin, sometimes Selena through, you follow both of them through the all the way through.
Mhm.
I mean, she hops around to different characters, but with Akatar, it's like different characters for different books,
Mhm.
except for Tower of Dawn, which was
Yeah.
chaos.
Oh, maybe it's because of the multi-perspective.
Yeah, it's
Never
like,
know. But yeah, I think it's because the multi-perspective.
yeah, that makes sense. That
Yeah,
makes sense. I could see that.
easier like that.
Yeah.
Who knows? Will it ever happen?
Do you think, okay, last question. Um, would you prefer an animated Throne of Glass or Akatar series or real people?
For Akatar, animated for Throne of Glass, people.
I kind of agree with that actually.
That's the way to go. I mean, either way, animated for both of them will be good.
Yeah.
But I think Throne of Glass can work with people. I think
Hmm.
Avatar, for some reason, might be harder.
It might be a bit yeah, I agree. Something about like the wings on people.
Oh, yeah.
So like some reason, for some reason, like when it's like, I don't know, it can come across very cheesy if it's not done right. So I feel like with cartoon, it's like, or not cartoon, but just like animation,
Mhm.
it's not cheesy.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll see if that ever goes anywhere. Yeah. So that's it for this podcast.
That's it.
And we're gonna get your stuff. Go.
Hi. Hi, I'm Ariana Miri and I make music. And you can find me on all the socials and all the music platforms, streaming platforms. You can look up Ariana Miri, stream my music if you would like to support. And Chelsea, how can we support you?
You can follow me TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest at all that Chelsea. And if you need a travel planner, go to allthatchelseatravels.com.
Mhm.
Woohoo!
Woo, woo.
Yeah, baby, I'm a people pleaser. Yeah.
I
Follow
dig
me
it.
to
Yeah, yeah.
sit down.